Heyo! What's up, folks? Danny Boy, along with who?
Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy
Welcome in, everybody.
to the Sports Insanity Podcast on the Sports Insanity Network.
370. We are 30 away.
30 more from 400, baby. 30
400.
more.
Oh, please. We appreciate you. We love you. And we thank you for joining us every week, whether it's on a Monday, whether it's on a Friday. We appreciate it. We love you. And we are so pumped up because it's another big time football Friday. And of course, I'm so giddy because I don't have to worry about the Jets anymore. But
They're still playing this week here, Pally.
they are playing this week. Yes, I am very much aware, and it's Dolphins week, but it's not going to matter because the Jets aren't going anywhere, and it's all good. Look, it is what it is. Um, but we do have a lot of playoff stuff to talk about. So
Playoff as in NFL, college, or both?
I mean, kind of both because we got playoff implications now that it's week 14. There's a
Ooh,
lot
we
of
do
extra
have to
playoff
discuss
implications.
that. We have to discuss that. We got a big old show for you today. We got fire, we got dancing girls, we got everything. We don't have any of that. We can't afford it. But we're talking some to ease you into the weekend. We
Mm.
got some college football playoffs to talk about. We got, of course, our NFL pick'em and our continuing talk about Juan Soto. Where is he going? Is he going? Is he going to stay in New York? Is he staying in the Bronx? Is he going to Queens? Is he going to ship up to Boston? Who knows? They said it's nearing his conclusion.
Man, I'm fired up.
I am too.
All right. Let's get started. We did have a Thursday night football game. I barely watched it because I was working. But all I know is that until further notice, all of my Lions picks will be going for the Lions. Any Lions game that happens then, I'm gonna pick the Lions. I'm just gonna let you know right now until further notice. Because as well as the Packers played last night, and
And
they
they
did,
and I have
and
no
you kind of
disrespect
knew
for
it,
the
and you knew
Packers.
it because the NFC North is the best division in football. So you know that it's going to be a competitive game because they're two good teams. But it's all about making the right decision at the right time. And Dan Campbell being so gritty going for that fourth down play. That's incredible stuff. And getting the first down too, sealing the victory. Tremendous stuff. So, yeah, look, there's nothing wrong with the Packers last night. They scored 31 points. But at the end of the day, who makes the big plays? Who gets the big score? Lions, they're that much better. So tip your cap to Green Bay. Patchman should not feel bad. I know last night he was pretty excited. He should not feel bad about it. Green Bay's probably still going to go to the playoffs some way, shape, or form. Hopefully that will happen. Um, but the Lions, man,
I
best team in
will.
football, banking it right now.
They are fantastic. The Detroit Lions are fantastic right now.
Mhm.
The Detroit Lions are absolutely fantastic. I think they are, and I said this last night. Dan Campbell will be coach of the year.
Yeah.
It's either going to be him or Dan Quinn, but I'm most likely going to say Dan Campbell.
But he did. I mean, look. Obviously, you
He got
want
stiffed last
wanted to
year.
be Dan Campbell because the way he's transformed that Lions team. But shout out to all the other big time coaches out there that are, doing a good job. Like you said, Dan Quinn in Washington. Um, yeah, but it's the coaching job that he's been doing for this team is incredible. It's incredible.
Yeah, I think it's either going to be him or Quinn because Quinn just took this team new direction with Jaden Daniels and they just ripped.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be. Yeah, but Lions played a good game last night. Packers played very well as well. Like I said, dude, I think the Packers are the most underrated team in the NFL.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean I mean look, they obviously don't get nearly enough credit and all that stuff. Um, and like I said, these are two good teams, and it was good to see a great finish. Obviously the walk-off field goal, Bates. Um, by the way, how important is the kicker, right? Gotta make sure you nail your field goals at the end.
Yeah.
Unbelievable stuff. Jared Goff had a nice day. He was 32 for 41, 283 and three tutties. Jordan Love, not much of a factor in the passing game, but he did have a touchdown, 206 yards, and no turnovers. I know Christian Watson had a fumble at some point, um, that he lost. Now, but like I said, the big time play for Green Bay yesterday was the running game, not much the passing game, and uh, that credit goes to Jacobs because he had 18 carries and three touchdowns, and the Green Bay using that ground and pound style really, I think it sort of flubbed the Lions a little bit defensively because they're usually a better defensive team than what we saw. So, just wanted to make that point out there. That was actually a good coaching strategy by LaFleur, um, to utilize the running game, and the running game is super important nowadays. So the fact that he was able to get his running game going, uh, good job by the Packers there, uh, to do that.
Yes. Green Bay played a hell of a game last night.
Yeah. And the fact that they were in it before time, they were in it right to the end. So that's all I gotta say. So Green Bay, they fall to what, 9-4? That's such a bad record, right? And then
Oh my God, they're awful, Reg. Awful.
and then of course the Lions improved to a absolutely stellar 12-1 on the season. And like I said, Lions are best team in the NFL. And I'm just gonna say right now, until further notice, any game when we pick games, Bill, any game involving the Lions is a Lions victory.
What about when the Lions play the Bills next week?
Until further notice, the Lions, I'm picking.
So are we getting further notice next week, Reg, or no?
Just saying.
All
Just saying.
right. All right. All right. Put this on the record on Friday, December 6th, in this year of our Lord 2024, that Danny Boy Reg will at 10:50 a.m. has officially announced that from here on in, any Detroit Lions game and pick 'em, he will automatically pick the Detroit Lions
Until further notice.
until further notice. When will that further notice be? We'll see.
Well, it could be after the Buffalo game. I don't know.
Okay, so could that be a preview of the Super Bowl everybody wants?
I mean, it sure as hell should be. I mean, I would like for it to be.
I think people are tired of KC right now.
Aren't we all tired of them? We're all tired of Mahomes and the Andy Reeds and the Travis Kelce's. Like we're all tired of that stuff.
Taylor Swift, we're all tired of.
I'm
Mind you,
never
we're
tired.
not
I
tired of
am
Taylor Swift. She
never
can keep
tired of
going.
Taylor Swift as an artist. But her in football, yeah, I'm kind of tired of it. I'm kind of
And like,
like,
listen, we're not the stupid ass alpha males who are all like, yeah, she's ruining football.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, no, yeah. Yeah.
well,
But,
she's making
but
football
after a while, it
unpopular.
does get kind of annoying. Like, ooh.
And like I said, it doesn't bother me. No, it's just that, okay, you know what? Show her at the beginning, wave high to the crowd, then show her when Travis Kelsey scores. Like, listen, a lot of the people who they get too obsessed with, oh my God, Taylor Swift is ruining football. Football's less masculine because of Taylor Swift. Wah. I want masculinity back. Wah. Grow up. Listen, you just got someone there who's supporting her boyfriend. Who cares? And I think these are people that are just mad because she's got more money than they'll probably ever see in their lives.
Yeah, yeah, she's a billionaire. She has billionaire net worth. So yeah.
But
Oh,
yeah, but anyway, so yeah, that is Thursday night. And Reg, is it time for Pick'em?
it's time for Pick'em. Sure, why not? We'll get to more NFL news in a second. Pick'em. Where we stand, Billy Boy?
All right, here are our standings. Last week, Reg, it was a very close one, but you beat me. You went 15-1.
15-1.
Yeah,
Who would have thought?
who would have thunk that? And I lost out by one game. I went 14-2.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I mean, the fact that so many games went my way is just absolutely insane. Like I
Well,
was
don't forget, we only picked one game differently last week.
exactly, but it's just like, I was kind of shocked a lot of the games went my way. So, that was just like, oh,
And overall record, calculating in last night, the I am up. My record is 129-66. Reg is 127-68.
okay.
Oh, we got ourselves a slugfest here, folks.
It's a tight one. It's a tight one. I'm telling you, Bill, it's a tight one. But
Both of
look,
us picked Detroit last night, so
yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
so 129 and 66 and 127-68.
awesome, buddy. Oh boy. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. Okay, so we have a Sunday slate now, starting
Heck
at
yeah.
1 o'clock. The Jacksonville Jaguars on the road facing the Tennessee Titans. Two underperforming teams. I'm being kind.
Is
Oh,
this the
Bill, you want
toilet
to know
bowl
how?
game of the week?
Oh,
It
you
might be. It might be the toilet bowl game of the week.
Yeah, you want just to add on to that point though, Bill. Tickets as low as $9.
And this is in Tennessee, right?
This is in Tennessee.
Reggie, we're going to Tennessee.
Let us drive down to Nashville
Hey, Nashville's a
to
cool
watch
city, I
football.
heard. I heard Nashville's a very cool city.
Oh my God.
I'm down. We're going $9, baby. I'll take it. But then you got the food and travel and all that. That's probably going to be a lot more. So is it even worth it?
We'll spend $100 anyway.
We'll
Um,
spend hundreds of dollars on food and lodging and all that. Hey, but hey, we'll get some good barbecue though. We'll get some good Southern barbecue. That's right, folks. If we go down to Nashville, we're getting us some good Southern barbecue. Am I right, Reggie?
Absolutely. Okay, who are we picking? I'm picking the Jaguars.
I'm picking the Jags as well.
Okay. All right, and
Mainly because I trust Trevor Lawrence more than I trust.
yeah, by the way, I haven't really read the sports news. I've been busy at the station. What's the status of Lawrence? I know he got absolutely like hammered on Sunday. Uh it's,
He's
he says
uh-oh.
so likely ending the season. He's on IR.
Ugh.
Okay. Probably needs. They're saying he needs surgery. Is that what I'm hearing? Wow, what a shame.
Are you still sticking with Jacksonville or would you like to switch?
Well, I liked how they played. I mean, look, the Tennessee Titans are terrible anyway. Did you see how Will Levis played on Sunday? It was awful. So yeah, no, I'll still pick the Jaguars. Yeah,
Yeah, let's stay there.
yeah, I'm confident with that.
All right. the New York Reggie's beloved New York Jets and the Miami Dolphins.
They're in Miami. Um, I'm
I'm
taking the
going Miami.
Dolphins. What are you taking?
I'm taking the Dolphins.
Yeah, that was an easy one. Atlanta at Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota.
I'm going Minnesota. Atlanta hasn't been playing well of late, so I don't trust them.
How come I
Um,
feel like this is going to be one of those more predictable pick'ems?
yeah, I mean, I don't know. Let's see about that.
Let's go down the road here. All right, the New Orleans Saints and my beloved crap show known as the New York Giants, which, hold on, Reggie. I need 1 second.
Oh, Billy Boy, is he? Are you getting out the bag? Oh, don't tell me you're getting out the bag. Oh boy, oh boy, you're
Yep,
getting out the bag.
the bag is here, folks.
Okay.
The crap show
Saint.
known as the New York Giants.
All right. All right. Saints in the Big Apple. Um, I like New Orleans here.
I do as well.
Yeah. How about just a quick shout out to Taysom Hill, um, who you know obviously played his heart out. He got injured. Um,
I cut the eyes too high.
Played his heart out throughout the season, trying to make something of it, and did a tremendous job and best job he could. Obviously, the Saints are terrible, but like I want to send my love over to him. He actually had a pretty decent time so far this season in the NFL 2024.
But oh my God. But yeah, but the Giants are shit. You know what? What else do I have to say anymore about the Giants?
You don't have to say anything. We already know.
The
Um,
Giants are an absolute shit show right now, and
yeah,
that's being the most generous I can be right now.
yeah. Do you want to go to Meadowlands? $16 tickets. Want to
Wait, they went up to 60? Last night they were at 15.
go?
I was telling my brother last night because when I was looking, he goes, "Hey Dan, tickets are $15 on Sunday. You want to go?" And he laughed.
I got $12 tickets.
Really, they're probably like up in the boonies, aren't they?
Yeah, it's way up there. Uh,
Man, do you
yeah.
want to come up? You want to go to the game? Let's go, baby. $12 tickets. Let's freaking go.
I would, but my car is acting up. No, not
Oh yeah,
really. But
yes. Don't worry about spending money on the shit show known as the Giants. Get your car fixed. Get your car fixed, Reg. You hear that,
um,
folks? Take care of your vehicles and pay your bills. Pay your damn bills, folks. Just pay your bills.
okay.
Pay your bills.
All right.
Anyway,
All right. Nolans in the Big Apple.
I gotta go with New Orleans. Okay.
Okay. Carolina at Philadelphia. This one's too easy. Give me the Eagles.
I
Fly,
gotta go with
Eagles,
the
fly.
Eagles as well.
They're another one of those teams where until I really see some type of flubbing going on there,
You're
I'm
picking
picking
Philly.
Philly because they continue to just play outstanding football. The run game is on point, man. And also the passing game is actually pretty good too. And the protection is just phenomenal from the offensive line. So, yeah, Eagles.
Okay. The Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh rematch from a couple weeks ago.
I think Pittsburgh takes this one because
Oh, I do too.
the snow game pissed the Pittsburgh Steelers off. Let's be honest about
In
that.
Pittsburgh, where it also snows.
Yeah. Now, of course, I don't know what the weather's going to be like over there, but I'm sure it's going to be much nicer than it was in Cleveland a few nights ago. Um, so you give me the Pittsburgh Steelers on that. Las Vegas Raiders at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is the last of the 1 o'clocks.
Give me the Bucks.
Buccaneers, yep. I mean, though, shout out to Vegas for again that beautiful effort against Kansas City Chiefs. They got hosed big time.
Oh, they got hosed.
Of course, Kansas City. What do you expect?
Okay. Next, the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals.
First of the 4 o'clocks. I'm gonna go Arizona.
Okay, guess what? It's time to make things interesting.
Okay.
I'm going Seattle.
All right. Cool. 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 Uh,
Interesting.
I watched the Seahawks against the Jets. Man, they have a lot of special teams issues, and also I'm not necessarily in love with Geno's play, so that's why I'm gonna go Arizona. Arizona, um, good defense, good offense, and they're on a different level, so that's why I'm picking the Cardinals.
Okay. Buffalo and the Los Angeles Rams.
This one I think it's gonna be closer than a lot of people think. But give me the Buffalo Bills, who will eventually hold on.
I'm going with the Buffalo Bills as well, and that one's for Nate Moser.
All right. Chicago at San Francisco, 425 Fox game. Um, by the way, what game am I gonna get? Hopefully the Buffalo game.
What game will Reggie get? That is the big question.
The NFL TV map says this is week 14 that I am getting the Buffalo game. Good. Because I don't want the San Francisco Chicago game. That game's a snooze fest. Um, I'm picking San Francisco.
I am too. The Chicago team. I do not trust Caleb Williams right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially after they fired the coach, like I don't know what this team, how this team's gonna respond. At least I know what San Francisco looks like. So, San Francisco, and then NBC Sunday Nighter, we have the Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego versus the Kansas City Chiefs. They're at Arrowhead.
Mm. This is a
Mr.
tough one.
Harbaugh, you know how much I love you because you brought my Wolverines to the national title and the national spotlight, and you're who's better than us and all that stuff. I'm counting on you to kick their ass on Sunday.
So are
Kick
you picking
their
Los Angeles?
ass. Um, I don't want to pick against them, but you know what, Bill? If I'm gonna lose this week by one match, I
Might
want
as
it to
well be this one.
I want it to be this one. Give me the Chargers. They're gonna make the Chiefs. They're gonna do something about that. They're gonna kick their ass. I really believe that. I think it's time for the Chiefs to
To get
really
humbled.
get get a nice little taste of what it's like be whooped. So
You
give me
know what?
Chargers. Give me Chargers.
To me, this is a tough because I listen, I've been ranting about the Chiefs, but you gotta say this. Pat Mahomes is a better QB than Justin Herbert. And I like Justin Herbert.
Sure.
And trust, you know what? I have the same mindset that you have. If if this is a game I lose, at least I lose it with pride. I'm gonna God, this is a tough one.
Tough one.
Ah. Who? Because I'm thinking Casey's at home.
Yeah, so they got the home field advantage.
They
But
got
it didn't work against the Raiders.
you know what? Reg, I'm going to be with you on this one. I'm going to take a gamble
Yeah.
here. In the words of Deadpool, dude, we've officially hit fuck it level. I'm going with the Charger. So
Oh, come on now. Let's go.
you convinced me, Reg. Thank you.
Now, I really
Okay.
should have convinced you the other way, but come on. How can you not look at this matchup and be like, this might be a bit of a trap for Kansas City? You know?
Exactly. And because that Chargers defense, dude, is freaking scary.
Yeah, it is.
So Yeah, and now the Monday night game, which is probably the worst Monday night game as anyone has thought of.
Now here's the real question. Should I watch the actual telecast on my over-the-air television, or should I go into my Disney Plus and watch the Simpsons version? Like, like what do I do? Like, I love the Simpsons, but
I do too.
but at the same time, I actually want to watch, maybe I should watch Peyton and Eli. That's probably what I should.
That's always fun.
They're always they're funny, and they have good guests on. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I'm not interested in this game, to be honest with you, but I have to
Yeah,
pick it anyway. And if I were very serious, I go Cincinnati.
I'm going Cincinnati as well. Their offense is great. It's
Mm,
their defense is
yeah.
garbage.
And let's be honest about the Dallas Cowboys. While they have kind of played better of late, they really haven't. Like the Giants were, look, the game looked a lot uh closer than it was last Thursday on third Thanksgiving. I mean, but like, let's be honest, the Cowboys are terrible. They're facing a bad team, and they got lucky against the Commanders. And ultimately, I think Cincinnati's just better offensively, and Joe Burrow, time and time again, has shown.
Yeah, so those are our picks for Pick'em. And now
Mhm.
we got some more NFL stuff to talk about, right?
Yeah, we just this is an interesting one that I was just reading earlier.
Okay, I'm in.
Bill Belichick
I heard about this.
inquiring about the opening at North Carolina for the Tar Heels um, football program. I just didn't see this coming, Billy Boy.
You know what I
Um,
think it is, Reg? Here's my thoughts. If he does end up getting that job, you know how like there are people when they retire after their career for a certain amount of years, and then once they retire, they golf, they travel, whatever. But then they realize they get bored with their lives. You see what I'm getting at? They realize they get bored with their lives.
right.
And then they take up maybe like a little part-time job just to, you know, maybe to help pay some of their bills or maybe just to get them out of the house
Yeah.
or maybe, just to get them out, just to get them out of the house and keep them busy. I think if Bill Belichick goes to North Carolina, it's going to be the equivalent of that.
Hmm.
Because the University of North Carolina is a basketball school. It's not a football school. You know that. I know that. It's I think if I because here's the question. There was rumors going around, oh, does he want to coach in the NFL again? If he's inquiring about a job at a not big football college, then I don't think he wants to coach in the NFL.
I just think he's bored. Like I think he's just keeping. I disagree with you on the idea that he doesn't want to coach in the NFL. I think he's bored. I think that just in case he doesn't have an NFL job lined up, he wants to have something lined up. And look, I think he's done a tremendous job on TV this year. He's everywhere. He's on inside the NFL. He's on McAfee. He's on Peyton Eli. He has his own podcast on YouTube. So it's like I think the big thing with Belichick is that what it comes down to is he just wants to coach. He just wants to um excuse me. He just wants to go out there and coach and have fun doing it, right? Like I think he's just a big time football guy that really cares about the game.
But no, here's what no, I agree with you, but again, I think, dude, if he was gonna coach for an NFL team, you'd be hearing it like, Jerry Jones has Bill, and we've been hearing this, and I've said this. I don't think this is going to happen.
Mhm.
Jerry Jones has Bill Belichick in mind.
Right.
Guys, that's not going to happen. Bill Belichick and Jerry Jones both have egos the size of Texas. They're going to be, it's going to get ugly. That's not going to happen. Get that out of your mind. Like, there's a possibility with the Giants if Dable gets let go.
Mhm.
Is John Mara going to make the call? Because
Mhm.
that's the job Belichick always wanted. He always wanted to be the head coach of the New York Giants. Um, is he? We know he's probably not going to be the Jets head coach. Sorry, Reg, but you're probably fine with that. Um, because he makes fun of the Jets all the time. Is he going to go to Chicago? Is he going to go to? Is he going to go to New Orleans?
Mhm.
Like, there are coaching jobs available. But you know what I think it is? And this was last year, and I even said this was a dumb move by Atlanta when they went with Raheem Morris over Bill Belichick, which I
Yeah.
thought that was a dumb pick. That was a dumb move because it's like they said, oh, Belichick's ego was a problem. Let's see. One has 6 Super Bowls, the other ego has the Falcon, owns the Falcons.
Right.
And I think the thing is, and I reiterate the point I said earlier. I think Belichick is trying to go to UN is probably looking at the UNC job, maybe because it's not really that high pressure, and maybe again, I I don't think it's that he doesn't want to be back in the NFL. The thing is, though, Reg, does the NFL want him back?
Well, I think it's more of him just want to do something. You know,
Again, that analogy I just said, he's like that guy who's retired, who's now bored, and is just getting maybe like a part-time job just
yeah,
to keep
yeah,
himself busy.
but this wouldn't be a part-time job. This is a
Well, no, no, you know what I'm saying. No.
I know what you're saying. But what my thinking is, I just think that look, if there's no NFL job lined up for him, let's just say, hey, he tries for the Giants job or he tries for the Cowboys job or whatever, and it just doesn't work out, or maybe he doesn't even want a job right now in the NFL because the jobs that are out there aren't sexy to him. Okay, well, at least he coaches somewhere, right? And for him, he's never been a head coach in college. So for him, I don't really think, you know, going to a big time SEC or Big Ten school matters to him. I just think, hey, look, just go to college program and, you know, like you said, just make a difference.
Because
And
what would be
UNC, I mean, and he can look, big names like Bill Belichick can change, can turn a small team like UNC around. I mean, just making that point too, you just never know.
you got to think about it this way. If you're in the football program in UNC, and let's say they hire Bill Belichick, you got to be excited.
Oh yeah, I mean, how can you not?
Saying I'm here at this
How can you not?
non-football school,
Mm-hmm.
and the greatest coach since Vince Lombardi is going to be my head coach.
Because
And
let's be real about that. If you get a Bill Belichick, to come to your school, and your school's not really known for football, he can make it known for football instantly.
But you know what? When you said, okay, maybe the jobs right now are not looking sexy to him, like I said, Giants, if that opens up, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But I think here's the thing, though, and I even said this last year. I think I said it here, or I just said it to myself. I think the reason why it's not just him, it's the NFL. Because you know why? Here's the thing. I think the NFL itself has moved on. They've moved
Now,
on.
has it moved on though? I mean, it can't be that much of a young man's game. I mean, you know,
Because they're probably, a lot of coaches, a lot of teams, they're probably going to want to give these new guys, these new young guys,
Mhm.
a chance. Someone like Ben Johnson, someone like Ben Johnson, they from Detroit, who is probably gonna who is probably gonna get a head coaching job next year somewhere.
Yeah.
Like they want to give like these new younger guys a chance. And I think a lot of these teams, at the end of the day, Reg, they want someone who has a future, not a past. They want someone who has a future, not a past.
It'll be interesting to see, man. But um,
And
but yeah,
listen,
just
whatever Bill Belichick decides to do, I wish him well. Whether he's just going to go to UNC or whether he's going to be, if Dable gets fired, maybe he's going to be interviewing for the Giants job. Maybe he's going to be interviewing for the Saints job or the Bears job, which I don't know. I don't really see him doing the Bears job. I see maybe Cliff Kingsbury for Chicago.
I mean, I think that that'd be
I think it's either
phenomenal.
going to be Kingsbury or Johnson.
I'd go Kingsbury if I'm Chicago, if he wants it, obviously. You know, just
But
just wanted to put that out there. Oh, this is sad, Bill. Oh, I want to share this real quick. This poor guy. So Randy Moss, for those of you that have been watching Countdown, whatever, on ESPN, Randy Moss was shown wearing those sunglasses
yeah.
on set because he something with his eyes or whatever. I don't know. But he's stepping away for an extended time now. This is from Adam Schefter. This is about, let's say, about 15 minutes or so ago. But yeah, he's taking some time away from NFL Countdown to address his personal health challenge. Um, I mean, man, I don't know how to feel about that. I'm sad, I guess. Like, man, I didn't realize it was that serious. But what's your
Yeah.
reaction to that?
Wow. Just wow. I'm gonna just read the statement if you don't mind.
Go
Um,
for it.
Pro Football Hall of Famer Randy Moss will step away from Sunday NFL Countdown for an extended time to focus on a personal health challenge. He briefly addressed the matter at the start of the show on December 1st. For nearly a decade, Randy has been an invaluable member of the team, consistently elevating Countdown with his insight and passion. He has ESPN's full support, and we look forward to welcoming him back when he's ready. Wow. So, what is exactly wrong with his eyes?
He hasn't really talked about like his actual like health issue. He just mentioned he's going through something. Like I think he's keeping it private. Damn.
Well, whatever it is, all we got to say to Randy is we wish him a speedy recovery. We wish him all the best. And Randy, buddy, take care of yourself, bro.
Yeah,
Just take care of
sending
yourself.
all the loves and prayers, man. Sending all that stuff. May God be with you through this rough time, man. Shit.
Amen. Amen to that.
Oh, damn. That just came across. I just had to to uh to mention that. Um,
Yeah. Okay,
all
so
right. Moving on. Let's go to baseball real quick.
but no, we got
Um,
another football thing. Or do you want to do a baseball? Do you go basketball?
sorry. You wanted to mention the playoff. Go for it. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Didn't you say you want to talk some NFL playoff implications?
Um, so just real quick, because the standings are very interesting in the AFC. Very, very, very interesting. Specifically for um the top two seeds. So let me do this real quick. So right now, I'm looking here at Buffalo KC. Buffalo has the tiebreaker. You know what I'm smelling? Fight to the finish of the top, Bill.
You think so?
Yes. That's why I'm rooting against the Chiefs because I want the Bills to be the top seed.
And you're a Jets fan and you want to see the Bills.
Well, I want everything to go through Buffalo because nothing goes through Buffalo. Um, but yeah, and then of course the bottom seeds here. How about Denver occupying the seventh seed? And look at Indianapolis; they're fairly close. Miami's close too,
Wow.
and of course the New York Jets are still mathematically in it. Just wanted to
Mathematically in it, but they're realistically out of it.
just want to make that point. And then the NFC. This is very interesting. Um, because the Commanders are at 7 right now, but Tampa Bay is right behind them, 6-6. Oh, crazy, crazy. College football.
Okay, so anyway, we're gonna begin by I'm gonna give you all the bracket that we have thus far. Reggie, it is conference championship
It
weekend.
is college championship week. Yep.
Okay, we're gonna give you the we are gonna give you the bracket as of now. Hold on, I'm just gonna share the screen. This is what the playoffs are looking. This is what the playoffs look like right now, folks. Ohio State at 8 seed, they would be playing Tennessee. And Oregon is not. Oh, we'll get to the seedings in a second. Number 5, Penn State, the most overrated college football team, Penn State. Did I mention I can't stand Penn State?
I have a Nittany Lion as a coworker, so yeah.
No, I'm sure he's cool. I just can't stand him. Is it he or she?
Key.
I'm sure he's cool. But Penn State is. They haven't played anyone.
Right.
But yeah, they're number 5 right now. And if the season were to end today, they'd be playing number 12, Arizona State. Number 7, number 7, Georgia versus number 10, Indiana. And my beloved number 6, Notre Dame Fighting Irish versus
Oh, let me guess. You're pissy that Alabama's still in, all right?
yes, I am. You know what? They had 3 losses. Why the hell are they still in? Because we all know the SEC wants to make, because we all know the college football playoffs love the SEC. They love Alabama. They are just like, they are just ready to. I'm about to say something very crude, but you know what? I'm going to abstain from saying it. It they are like ready to just take the SEC on a date and take him into the bedroom.
Yeah.
Because they just like the SEC, we love the SEC, we love Alabama. Oh, we love you, Alabama, so much. We don't care if there's other teams that are more deserving. We love you, Bama. Even your beloved patron saint Nick is no longer there anymore. We still love you. But my God, they are so obsessed with the SEC.
I mean, they are. I mean, the bottom line is that these playoffs have some Big Ten SEC bias, so they're
They
going to be
do.
biased towards those teams. No matter how well other teams and other conferences do, it- there's nothing like those two conferences. It's crazy.
Yeah. And like, so we're gonna go through what we got on what we got on what we got Saturday.
Hmm.
And then we're going to go through possible scenarios. And they're all lovely scenarios. Okay. We got tonight, we got UNLV versus Boise State. We got Tulane versus Army, which good luck, Army, because they're like 45 minutes away from my house, so good luck.
Hmm.
We got Iowa State versus Arizona State on Saturday at noon. We got 4 o'clock. We got okay. Iowa State and Arizona State, that's for the Big 12. 4 o'clock. We got the SEC. We got Georgia versus Texas. 8 o'clock, we got the Big Ten, Penn State and Oregon. And then 8 o'clock, we have the ACC, Clemson versus SMU.
Ooh.
Okay. So here, my friends, are the scenarios.
Hmm.
If goes according to plan, like there's no upsets, basically the bracket that we got on Tuesday is basically going to be the bracket, except the one things that are going to change is that if Arizona State beats Iowa State, they're going to go from number 12 to number 11. That means Alabama's still going to go to number 12. They're still in. And Penn State will drop to number 6. Penn State will still drop to number 6, and Notre Dame will go up to number 5.
Hmm.
And Georgia will stay at number 7, even if they lose to Texas,
Yep.
since the since Georgia won the regular season game.
Right.
Scenario number 2, if UNLV beats Boise State, that means that means the Big 12 champ will move into the top 4. Will move into top 4, whether it be Arizona State or Iowa State. If Clemson beats SMU, this is the scenario that the committee will have a stroke over. Are you ready for some chaos there, pal?
Oh my.
What was that?
Let's go. What's the chaos?
Okay. Clemson would force a decision between if Clemson beats SMU. This will force a decision between the 2-loss SMU team and the 3-loss Alabama. And you know what? Go Clemson. Go Clemson tomorrow. Because if this happens, this could possibly kick Alabama out. So go Clemson. Go Clemson.
Oh my God.
And yeah, so if Penn State and Georgia win, this would be okay. Penn State and Georgia win. Penn State would be number 1, much to my chagrin. Much to my chagrin. Um, Penn State would be number 1. There would be a debate between SMU and Georgia for number 2. And Georgia would probably get in because of their wins and their strength of schedule. And Oregon would drop at 5. Texas would drop at 6. And Notre Dame would drop to 7 and play Indiana. And Ohio State would continue to host Tennessee. Okay, and here's the final scenario, the most unlikely one, but this could happen. Are you ready?
Mhm.
All of the higher seeds lose.
Oh God. Can you imagine that? How much of a disaster would that be if that was the
If
case?
Penn State beats Oregon, Georgia beats Texas, and Clemson beats SMU, and UNLV beats Boise State, this would the top four would be Penn State, UNLV, Clemson, and Georgia and no and UNLV. And the the Oregon Longhorn, okay, Oregon, Texas, Notre Dame, and Ohio State would host the opening round. Oregon would play Alabama.
Yeah.
Texas would face Arizona, and the Irish and Buckeyes would host. Notre Dame would host the Indiana, and the Buckeyes would host Tennessee.
So
So,
a massive flip is what you're saying.
what was that?
So a massive flip is what you're saying.
Yes, Notre Dame is going to be playing either Alabama or Indiana.
Yeah.
That's how it looks right now. Notre Dame's going to play either Alabama or Indiana.
Okay.
And you know what? Clemson, please win. Please beat SMU. I'm go Clemson because then the committee's going to have to decide between SMU and Alabama. But I have this feeling, and I know, the committee's going to select Alabama.
Yeah.
They're going to pick Alabama because they're freaking Alabama. Did I
So
mention I hate Alabama?
even if they lose Alabama, they're good, you know, crazy.
Can we stop this love affair between the College Football Playoff Committee and the SEC? Can we stop this, please?
It's insane, dude, because like I said, it is very obvious that they care about the big name schools that will obviously draw more attention to in their eyes, obviously, to the football games. So yeah, there's always gonna be a bias. It's insane. It's insane.
So yeah, go Clemson. Go Clemson. But okay, so that is my spiel for college football. Okay, Reg, we got some baseball news.
Just a little update on the Soto. Um, because he's nearing his decision. And word on the street is that it will be north of $600 million.
Okay.
So that means if the Yankees want him,
They got to
they're
pay
gonna
more than 600 million.
they're gonna have to give 600 mil. Now, he could also take less and stay in the Bronx because he likes the Bronx. I highly doubt that's going to be the case. Let's be honest. Juan Soto, he wants the money. He wants the money. But the bigger factor is like how much is he willing if he takes a cut? How much of a cut is he willing to take goes to if he wants to stay in New York if the Yankees aren't willing to offer him north of what he wants or north of what he's getting. Uh, Now we do know the Mets are involved. We knew the Red Sox are involved. We know that the Blue Jays are involved. Um, and I'm telling you, any Yankee fan that's worried about him going to the Mets, stop it. Stop it. Your real worry is the fact that he can go to Toronto and be in the division, that he can go to Boston and dare I say wear a Red Sox uniform, joining the likes of Aroldis Chapman and being in the division. I don't want that. I don't want him anywhere in the American League, especially in the AL East. So, uh, real Yankee fans would not be pissed off if he goes to the Mets. Real Yankee fans would be pissed off if he goes to the Red Sox.
Oh, I'd be pissed if he went to the Red
Let's be real
Sox.
about that. But yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. But he is nearing his decision, Bill. So we are on Soto watch. Um, Winter meetings are starting soon as well, so we're gonna keep tapping that. We actually have a batter up that's gonna be either taped or live. I forget, but it'll be Rifkin. I'll be in it, and we'll be talking a lot of Soto and a lot of the free agents out there and stuff. How about Blake Snell going to the Dodgers?
Wow.
I don't think we mentioned that. Um, but yeah, man, how about that? Yo, Dodgers beefing up on their pitching. Um, Massive loss for San Francisco. Massive loss. Going to a division rival, um, and getting more money going to the champs. I'm surprised that the Yankees weren't in on Severino. Severino went to the A's only on like a $67 million deal for 3 years.
I know, right?
Look. Obviously, he's gonna go wherever the hell he wants, but and the Yankees probably weren't very interested. But I'm just saying, if the Yankees need to beef up their pitching, Severino had a great year with the Mets. You mean tell me that you couldn't give him $70 million to rejoin the likes in the Bronx? I would have taken that gamble on him.
I would have too.
Yeah, crazy. But again, how about
Plus, he's
Severino?
going to the disaster known as the A's.
Yeah, but you know what? He gets his money. And look, he like I said, he bet on himself. He's like, you know what? It didn't work out, but I'm gonna go out and have a prove it year with the Mets and get my money. And he got his. So you know what, Severino, congratulations and have a
Good
nice
luck
buffet
in,
dinner.
what was that?
Have a nice buffet dinner being
In
catered
Vegas.
to. Vegas, Sacramento, where the hell they're playing at. I don't know. So
So,
how about the A's in Sacramento?
so
Oh, what a disaster.
you hear about this? Is Michael K ending his show?
So he's not ending his show. He's ending his afternoon program. What's gonna happen? He's gonna go to more of a midday schedule.
Like, I think he's
He's
going from like 1 to 3.
something like that. He's citing because he wants like a more reasonable schedule uh for his baseball season. Also, probably to
Which is
spend more
reasonable.
time. Also, spend more time with his kids. I would think. Um, Yeah, I mean, look, ultimately, he was not interested. If the money wasn't there and if there was any interest, like he wanted to change his schedule. So that's what he's doing, and I think it's smart. I think it's cool.
Because you got to
Um,
think about it this way. Like during baseball season, if you have to do a 7 o'clock game for the Yankees,
right,
then, 1 to 3, you'll be done by 3. You'll be at the stadium by 5.
right.
When if you are doing the Yankee game on if you have a 7 o'clock Yankee game, but you got to do a 3 o'clock radio show, you either got to bump out of the show or you got to
Yeah.
do your show live from Yankee Stadium.
hmm
I think look, Don LaGreca, Pete Rosenberg, and them are still going to stay on from the 3 to 6.
Yeah. So they're bringing in Alan Hahn. He works for the Knicks broadcast on MSG. He also used to be a writer at Newsday. Um, but um, but yeah, I mean, I think I'm interested in seeing because K's gonna be solo from now on. I'm interested in seeing what he does as a solo act because for the longest time we've only heard him with a partner and everything, but now that he's by himself, I'm interested in seeing that. Like, what is that gonna sound like?
And no, because I like him with Don LaGreca.
I mean, I'm more used to it. I don't know what to expect. I'm just more used to it that he's with LaGreca, Peter Rosenberg, all those people. So yeah, yeah. But I mean, good luck to him. Good luck to him. And I think it's. I mean, I like midday. I'm a midday type of guy. So, um, yeah, good for him. Good that he's able to stay with the ESPN, and good that he's able to keep his show, but on a different time. And I'm assuming that his Yes Network simulcast will still continue, just at a different time now. So,
It better continue. He had to beat off Mike Francesa for that. So,
well, it wasn't much of a competition, you know. Yes, there's a reason why Yes Network went after that show.
and because also, if you ever heard about like what like Mike Francesa made some comments about Michael Kay saying, well, he got the simulcast because they wanted to control the narrative. And it is like the video of Michael Kay being angry. It's actually the funniest thing because I cannot see Michael Kay getting angry.
Right.
Watching him get angry, you're a liar. It's hysterical. If anyone has a chance, go watch it. It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
And he's yelling, but Reg, you're not threatened by him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come on. If Michael K was yelling at you, would you be threatened?
No, I'd be honored.
But yeah, but no, but I think this might go well for Michael K moving from 3 to 1.
Yeah.
He wants to spend time with his kids. He wants less
Well,
stress when he does the Yankees.
yeah, and it's a more manageable schedule, you know. That's all it is. Um,
All right. I think that's it for today, isn't it?
yeah, that is it for today. Um, please like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell right below.
Oh, absolutely. Like, comment, subscribe,
Good.
hit that bell.
Um,
Go to our website, www.thesportsinsanitynetwork.com. Follow us on X.
mhm, all over the place. Um, listen wherever you get your podcasts.
Absolutely.
And be on the lookout for more SIN content. There's a lot more. Wishbone Shotgun. They have a new one wherever you get your podcast. Um, and you know, maybe we'll go live here and there. You know, maybe there's a big game, maybe not.
Yes.
Um, but be sure to tune in. We have a lot of stuff going on, and we appreciate you. We love you, and we thank you for joining us.
Yeah. I'm Bill Corpus, Crispy Murphy. Stay safe and take care.